Today's news. Today's news.
CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by Progressive Insurance.
I'm Cammie McCormick. The Atlantic today released the transcript of the chat by Trump administration officials discussing details of an upcoming attack on Yemen. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth continues to insist it was not classified.
Not war plans. There's no units, no locations, no routes, no flight paths, no sources, no methods, no classified information.
Security contributor Sam Vinograd has had a look at the transcript.
There's information in there about when a strike is going to occur, what military assets are going to be used, and that's happening well before the strikes are launched. The reason that information is normally classified is because if it's provided in an unclassified setting in advance of the strike, that means that bad actors could get access to it and could disrupt the actual operation.
Secretary of State Marco Rubio in Jamaica has just said clearly someone made a mistake and deferred to the Pentagon and the White House on the Signal chat. Analyst Jeff McCausland.
I cannot believe that they used Signal for this one discussion and had not been using it routinely, which could have compromised all kinds of sources and methods of intelligence. Might not have had a direct impact on a single mission, but certainly could have compromised and really damaged U.S. national security policy.
Some senators want an inspector general investigation into the use of the app. 4 American soldiers who went missing while training in Lithuania have died. The NATO Secretary General announced the deaths, but he said he didn't have many details. A U.S. official would only say the 4 were involved in a training accident. Russia and Ukraine are accusing each other of violating the terms of the U.S. brokered deal to stop the fighting, and it's not technically underway yet, as the BBC's James Landau reports from Kiev.
Not much clarity about when the ceasefire may start, and a big question for the Americans about whether or not this may be the moment to put some pressure back on Moscow.
Health officials have been worried about the measles outbreak in Texas and New Mexico spreading. Here's Stacey Lynn.
D.C. Health confirms its first case of the measles. The person took an Amtrak train from New York to Washington on March 19th.
It's definitely concerning.
Dr. Amy Winter with Johns Hopkins University says it is extremely contagious.
A single measles case is thought to cause, on average, 12 to 18 secondary cases.
Stacey Lynn, CBS News, Washington.
Copper surged to an all-time high on reports the Trump administration will accelerate a 25% tariff on copper imports. On Wall Street, the Dow was off 228 points. This is CBS News.
Well, that's today's news. Today's news. I didn't hear any good news, did you? I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I'd like to thank you again for coming along with me on these Dashcam News adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody. It's 55 degrees in Vallejo, California.